Your friend shows up 30 minutes late. What would you say to them? 아, 내가 너 때문에 시간 낭비했잖아. 짜증 지대로다. I'm so annoyed. Do you know how much time I wasted because of you? I guess that's the most common answer. But perhaps someone might say this instead. 고마워. 네 덕분에 약속 시간은 꼭 지켜야 한다는 걸 배웠어. Thanks. You showed me that it's really important to be on time. When you think that something is a waste of time, it really is. And if you think that it's time well spent, it's a valuable lesson. There is a very clear limit to the number of things that we can experience directly. And the number becomes even smaller when we only think about the experience we consider to be meaningful or valuable. So we should make the most of those few experiences, right? Make the most of each moment and you'll find that life is a treasure trove of important experiences. At the very least, you won't get mad at your friends so often. Okay? And this is Kevin's Hot Beat. Yes, it's finally weekend. Welcome guys to Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, August 10th. That was Open the Door by Wonder Boys. Now, for some people, rolling around in bed is lazy waste of time. For others, it's time well spent re-energizing and thinking up new ideas. If you just change your attitude, it's hard to find any experience, really, that's not meaningful and valuable. Your time listening to Hotbeat is the same way. Let me tell you how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. Let me tell you about the segments coming up today. In the first half, we will have Back to the K-Chart, where we take trip through past Korean music charts. Then, in second hour, we will have Artist Lab, where we learn more about K-pop artists. So, stay tuned. Now, let's kick off today's Hotbeat with two songs. Here is Get Up by Evil and Bad by Queen Bees. The British poet Lord Byron once said, "The best prophets of the future is the past." If we want to know about the future of K-pop, we have to start with the songs gone by. Let's peek at the future with a blast of the past. Back to the K-Chart. Our first segment on Saturdays at Hotbeat is Back to the K-Chart, where we listen to past Korean K-pop hits to see K-pop trends of the past, present, and the future. Today, we'll be going back to the K-pop chart for February 2008. In February 2008, Big Bang was still riding high, and Kim Dong-yul and Park Jin-young, JYP, who were big stars in the 1990s, made their comebacks. The charts were filled with music from a variety of genres. Now, let's start with songs number 15 to number 11 to see what the nation's top songs were. At number 15 was Eunjiwon's Adios. The song was on the fourth album from Eunjiwon, who successfully transformed himself from the leader of Jack's Kiss to a hip-hop rapper. And it's a combination of Latin and hip-hop music. Coming in at number 14 was JYP featured by Sunye of Wonder Girls with Farewell in the Daylight. JYP was the most shocking dancer of the 1990s, and he disappeared for a while to work as the producer of artists like Rain and the Wonder Girls. This was the album that brought him back after 6 years. Now, ranked at number 13 was Wax by Woman Always Want Love. Number 12 was Until You Come Back by FT Island. And then, at number 11 was Big Mama's Betrayal. Now, Big Mama is a four-member female group that inspires confidence just with their name. The members were each active as vocal trainers and core staff before they were discovered and brought together as a group. This song was the start of their second golden age. Now, let's listen to two of these songs before we continue with Back to the K chart. Here is number 14, Afternoon Separation by JYP featured by Sunye, and Betrayal by Big Mama, which was number 11. Number 14, Afternoon Separation by JYP featured by Sunye, and number 11, Betrayal by Big Mama. On Back to the K chart, we look at K-pop charts from the past. Today, our charts are from February 2008. Next, we'll take a look at the songs from number 10 to number 6. Number 10 was Hal G from Big Bang's first Japanese mini album. The song took a sample from Black Machine's Hal G in 1990s hit and featured English rapping from G-Dragon and T.O.P. At number 9 was Monday Kids Lee Jin-sung vs Cheonjun and Ilak from the project single Love I Think We Can Handle. Now number 8 was the male R&B trio M2M with Black. Ranking at number 7 was Ha Dong-gyun, a deep-voiced vocalist with many female fans who also happened to look like BQ-chan. The song was called Butterfly. Clocking in at number 6 was Haha's You're My Destiny. Haha is an entertainer who is called Koma or Kid. He is more famous as a member of the show Infinite Challenge, and this was his first official album coming 6 years after his debut. This song brought him the first number 1 on the charts in January 2008. We'll be back after listening two of those songs. Here is number 9, Such a Love by Monday Kids and VOS and Ilak. And number 7, Butterfly by Ha Dong-gyun. Yes, he has a unique voice, I know. And you just heard number 9, Such a Love by Monday Kids, VOS and Ilak, and number 7, Butterfly by Ha Dong-gyun. Now you're on Back to the K chart. We're looking at the rankings from February 2008. Let's keep going on with number 5 to number 2. Number 5 song was the Wonder Girls' This Fool. It was on the same album as Tell Me, the song that became the national sensation. It's about a girl who realizes that guy likes her and is waiting for him to tell her how he feels. Then at number 4 was Sia with the song Sad Footsteps. In the third place was Girls' Generation's Taeyeon with the song If. A song on a drama soundtrack that ended up becoming more popular than the drama itself. The song became famous once again later on when it was sung by figure skater Kim Yeona on a TV show. Number 2 was Big Bang's Last Goodbye. It was a song that was released almost right after the song Lies, and played a big part in continuing Big Bang's momentum in the K-pop market. And it was huge. And I like this song, 마지막 인사. Baby, 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 아직 어색하지만 서로. Is it 조금 어색하지만 서로. Yes, we'll find out what the top song of February 2008 was in just a moment. What two songs shall we listen to from this group? I think number 5, Wonder Girls, This Fool, and number 2, Last Farewell by Big Bang. That was number 5, Wonder Girls, This Fool, and Big Bang, Last Farewell, which was number 2. You're listening to Back to the K chart, where we're counting down the top songs of February 2008. Now we're down to number 1. In February 2008, the song that was most popular in Korea was Kim Dong-ryul with Let's Start Over Again. Kim Dong-ryul debuted in music after winning a college music festival. He is always mentioned when he's talking about Korea's top singer-songwriters. He created the group Carnival with Lee Jeok, and together they created the classic song Goose Dream. After that, Kim Dong-ryul went to study at the Berklee School of Music, where he graduated with his highly record, and after 4 years, he returned to Korea to release a new album. Other songs on the album were also big hits, including Start and Like a Child, and the album was chosen as the best pop album of the year at the Korea Music Awards. Let's wrap up tonight's Back to the K chart as we listen to the top song of February 2008, Kim Dong-ryul's Let's Start Over Again. And let's listen to Taeyeon's If. You've just heard the number one song from February 2008, Let's Start Again by Kim Dong-ryul and If by Taeyeon. Now I'll play one more song for you, You Are My Faith by Haha. Yes, you've just heard You're My Faith by Haha, and already time to wrap up part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be coming back in second half. Here is the last song for you, Adios by Eun Ji-won, featured by Mr. Typhoon. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat. Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was Beatles by G.I. Now, let me tell you again how you can tune in to Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. It's ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. Now, and also, I love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/Heartbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is Bebop by Off-Road and Super Love by Gang Kids. To see the big picture, you have to put together all the smaller pieces of the puzzle. On this segment, we try to understand all of Korean music by looking at individual artists. Welcome to Artist Lab. And now it's time for Artist Lab, where we get to talk about various K-pop labels and the artists that are signed with each label. The artist for today's Artist Lab is Kim Hyun-jung, who has come back to the stage with his third solo album, Your Story. It's been 2 years since we've been seeing Kim Hyun-jung on the Korean stage because he was promoting in Japan and making his mark on the Oricon charts. Today, we'll fill up our second hour talking about Kim Hyun-jung, who is loved all over Asia as a singer, actor, and all-around entertainer. Now, let's start with the song Love Like This and Love Ya by SS501. That was Love Like This and Love Ya by SS501. You're listening to Artist Lab, where we discuss K-pop artists. Today, we're talking about Kim Hyun-jung. He debuted in 2006 as a leader of the group SS501, which was made up of Kim Hyun-jung, Heo Young-seng, Kim Kyu-jong, Park Jung-min, and Kim Hyung-jun. The double S's stood for superstar, and the 501 meant the 5 members would forever be one. Before their album debuted, they began to gain fame through the Star Discovery TV show, M-Pick. Their official debut track was Warning, and that single began a parade of number 1 hits, including Snow Prince, 4chance, Deja Vu, Your Man, and Love Like This. In no time, they were one of the top idol groups in Korea. Right from his debut, Kim Hyun-jung stood out thanks to his good looks, but he also took the spotlight with his witty character on variety shows. The show Thanks for the Waking Me, where he showed his fans his slightly awkward and boyish image, won him many die-hard female fans. In 2008, he became a fictional couple with the singer Hwang Bo on the show We Got Married, and he became an icon of immature but sincere younger man. Now let's listen to some more music before we continue. Here is Because I'm Stupid by SS501 and The Reason I Live by Kim Hyun-jung. You just heard Because I'm Stupid by SS501 and The Reason I Live by Kim Hyun-jung. On tonight's Artist Lab, we were talking about Kim Hyun-jung. Kim Hyun-jung is now famous for an actor as a singer. But when he was younger, he actually dreamt of being a scientist. Whoa, that's interesting. He was so passionate about studying and about being the best that he would wake up early on weekdays so he could cram on more studying before school started. But then something changed his life in junior high. He heard that the song Ultraman by Seo The song made Kim Hyun-jung into a Seo fan and began to dream of becoming a singer. Kim Hyun-jung joined a band, felt so much love in music that he would spend all his time with practicing with his band or working part-time so that he could continue his music. Oh, a funny thing about his part-time job was that his boss had given him a nickname, A. At the time, singer Rain, whose Korean name is B, was a rising star, and Kim Hyun-jung's boss named in A so that he could be an even bigger star than B. Well, okay, we'll be back after a music break. Here is Marry Me and Kiss Kiss by Kim Hyun-jung. Two songs from Kim Hyun-jung. You just heard Marry Me and Kiss Kiss. You guys on Artist Lab, we study our favorite K-pop stars under a microscope. Tonight, we're taking a look at Kim Hyun-jung. Now it's time to talk about the drama that made him into a star all across Asia. And of course, it's Boys Over Flowers. Everybody knows this drama, right? Which was based on a Japanese comic. The 2009 drama featured Kim Hyun-jung as Yoon Ji-hoo, one of the F4 member, or the 4 flower boys of an elite school. Yoon Ji-hoo's handsome looks, his strong yet silent charisma, and his famous line, "With white clothes and wind, I can go anywhere," were a triple threat. After Boys Over Flowers, Kim Hyun-jung took home every viewer's choice award available, and he landed the lead role in the drama Playful Kiss. That drama also became a hit across Asia and placed Kim Hyun-jung firmly on the map as a Hallyu star. After that, Kim Hyun-jung moved to a new label and went solo, releasing the songs Breakdown and Lucky Guy. He became the highest ranked foreign singer on the Japanese Oricon charts and won the Male Artist of the Year award at the 2011 Mnet Asia Music Awards. Now, some more music from Kim Hyun-jung. Here is Breakdown and Lucky Guy. Breakdown and Lucky Guy by Kim Hyun-jung. It's time to wrap up Artist Lab where we talk about Kim Hyun-jung. I mentioned earlier that when Kim Hyun-jung was working a part-time job, his nickname was A, but among his friends, his nickname was K. Wow, okay. Kim Kena Sona. Kim Kena Sona. I don't know what that means, but which means Kim Dog Cow. Yeah, I don't get it. Kim Kena Sona. His friends wanted to show that sometimes he was like a dog and sometimes he was like a cow. I guess it means that Kim Hyun-jung is as cute as Poppy or, and study as a cow, right? Okay, well, I'll leave that for now. We have to close. I'm just kind of 멘붕 right now. Kim Kena Sonae. I'm kind of 멘붕 right now. But, okay, let's close our Artist Lab for today. And I'll play 2 more songs of Kim Hyun-jung. Here's Let's Party and Your Story. It's time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, August 10th. Tomorrow we'll have Listener's Choice and Talkbox. So exciting, isn't it? Here's your last song. Sorry, I'm Sorry by Kim Hyun-jung. Now, bye-bye guys. See you guys tomorrow. 안녕.